Hey guys, Miss Charlie here with a collab video with my friend Jenna from Instagram. She goes under Goth Adjacent. I'll link her YouTube and her Instagram below. We've done a collab before. We did an unboxing of the Halloween box from Unearthly Cosmetics, the Devour collection. I'll link that below as well, mine and her video if you'd like to see that. But today we're doing a collab that she entitled Palettes That Have Permanently Altered Your Brain Chemistry. A lot of palettes do that, but these are some of the ones that really blew my mind. So we're gonna get started. I will show swatches of each one. I'll do a couple swatches while I'm talking about them, but some you've heard me talk about a lot on my channel, but I'm just throwing them back out there, and there might be a couple that maybe I haven't talked about enough, but these are palettes that permanently altered my brain chemistry. Okay, so I'm gonna start with these two palettes here. This is the Sugar Drizzle MILF palette, Man I Love Frogs, and the Cnutbutrbeauty Dragon Fruit palette. Look at that packaging. I mean, really. I'm gonna start with the MILF palette. I'd heard so many people talk about Sugar Drizzle. I've seen their palettes, I've seen the swatches, I've seen the eye looks, and I'm like, I need to try this brand. So when this came out, I was like, let me just go ahead and give her a try. And this is what she looks like. It's absolutely beautiful. You can see some of the shifts there, and I will insert swatches. The swatches are not going to do it justice, but you know what I mean. But I'll do a couple. This one is Camouflage, and then I will do Lily Pad, and I will do Ribbit, and I will do Pond. I'll just use my arm. Oop. These two look the same, but to me this one, the purple's coming out in this one, and then the green is coming out in this one. So you can see it a little bit better. You can see them a little bit differently. They're so really pretty and reflective, and they're be more like toppers, most of these, but some of them would be a little bit, you could probably wear this all over the lid and, you know, be done. So the blue's coming out more now, you can see, but to me the purple's coming out more. But it's a beautiful palette. So again, if you don't like all shimmer, then you might not want this, but you can pair it with some, you know, put it over a matte and be one shadow look and you're done. But there's the Sugar Drizzle MILF palette, and I'm gonna wipe my arm off here and then talk about the Cnutbutrbeauty Dragon Fruit. This one is very heavy, but it did break on me. I don't know why, because I keep everything in drawers, but it's very weighty, very substantial, as you can hear. Plastic, very thick plastic, but it did, the top did break off, so it's fine. So I can take this if I want to and put it in a Z palette, because these are magnetized, so I can take them out, which is fine. But these are absolutely stunning. Don't know if you can see any shiftiness in there. But this color here, Bubbles, it looks white. And then Effervescent looks more peachy. And then I will just do a few of these. I will do Exotic, and see, try Dragonfly. That's bubbles. See how shiny that is? See me, I'm seeing a green pink reflect, and you're seeing more gold and little green. That one I'm seeing more peach, and you're seeing a little pink and peach there. This one is just a pretty fuchsia pink. And then the last one is just a nice green, the lime green. They're so pretty. I'm putting my knuckle in there, and effervescent. But they're so pretty. But yeah, I love Cnut, but they are very expensive for their single shadows, and I wanted to get more in my collection because I do have a few, and I was like, I don't want to spend all that money on single shadows because they're, like I said, they're expensive. Some of them they're almost $20 a piece because this is a Canadian brand. They're like $17, $18 a piece. So I figured when they came out with this palette, this would be a great way to get some more Cnut shadows in my collection without having to pay $17 a piece. And I think this was like $50 or something like that, which isn't too bad. But it doesn't have a lot of their, their flippy colors and things like that, which is fine. It has a few, which is absolutely fine. But I got to add more Cnut into my collection in a more affordable way. So I'm gonna take these out and put them in a Z palette. I'm gonna get a special Z palette to put them in because all of my other ones are kind of full. But yeah, so that is the Dragon Fruit palette. Next, there's no question, I've talked about these palettes to death. Odin's Eye. I love Odin's Eye. These formulas here, I haven't tried all of them because they have smaller palettes and collabs and all kind of collabs and things like that. These are the ones that I love. And the first one that I got was the Hella with Angelica. Beautiful, beautiful artwork. And I got the set. It came with a scarf. And that's what it looks like. And I like grungy greens like this too. This color here, which is double-sided. It is a little hard pan, but I can fix that. It looks like fire. It's so pretty. But I love this formula. And I have done many looks with this. Any looks that I've done with any of these palettes will be linked below. But that's the Hella. Then I got the Solmane 2, and I got one of the highlighters that went with this collection. There was a Solmane one, but it was a little too lighter for my skin tone. I love this packaging. It feels like canvas. And that's what it looks like. So pretty. And again, we got another fiery color here. Just eternal. I like these fiery colors. And then this color here is a little hard pan, but again, I can fix that. But it's still pretty. It's very fiery looking. Love this too. I've done looks with this as well. Then the Christmas ones. This one I got last year, no, 2022 when these came out. This one sold out, and then they brought this back for 2023, and yes, I did get it. These are stunning packaging, and I love darkness. I love deep dark colors, and these are my jam. And this color here, which is called Gorgeous. Let me do this one first. Beautiful metallic blue. And then this one is called Gorgeous. And it is. It's a multi. I'm seeing green and blue, and you're seeing more like peach, gold, maybe some purple. You might see something else here. It's so freaking pretty. It's so gorgeous. That's it. They named it correctly. It is gorgeous. But I love these deep tones for Christmas Eve, and it matches the sleeve and the cover, and then the Merry Christmas. I've showed these palettes so many times. I love those dark tones. They came out with 2 more, like the reindeer and the snowman, but those were too light for my skin tone. I like these deeper tones. I love them. These are, again, goldy, fiery colors. This one has a little bit of green in it. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this one. There we go. I'm seeing more purple. You're seeing more green. But I love these palettes. I love this formula. The Trick or Treat and the Little Ghost, that was from Angie as well. Beautiful Halloween colors, perfect for Halloween or anytime. Halloween is a Brandy. Halloween is a lifestyle. It's not a holiday. You live it 365. I do. I live Halloween 365. And there's that one, which is the Little Ghost, which does kind of, she had candy in mind with this, and this does remind me of candy. So there's that one. But those are all of my Odin's Eye palettes, which have altered my brain chemistry, as you can see with me buying so many of them. So there's those. Blend Bunny. Heard Blend Bunny talked about to death. Seen so many beautiful palettes and looks. People love this formula. So I decided to get the Primal. They don't have this one anymore. This one is discontinued. But it's a beautiful rainbow palette. Thing about it is when I'm thinking Primal, I'm thinking, you know, animalistic, not butterflies, but do what you're doing. I mean, I can understand the snake print and the leopard print, Primal, you know, animalistic, but the butterflies I don't understand that, because I haven't seen too many Primal butterflies, but hey. But this is a gorgeous rainbow palette. If you wanted one rainbow palette in your collection, this would have been the one to get. And again, you can't get it anymore. It has a black and a white. These up here look very light pastels, but they do show up on me. And then it's a gradient of how you can do your colors. You can do monochromatic looks. These colors down here are absolutely beautiful. I have, again, looks using this on my channel. This is so soft. I love a good dark blue. And that's like a beautiful sapphire blue. That's so pretty. And I love a good red. And there is a wonderful red in here. It looks more orange on camera, but it's got a little warmth to it. I like a cooler tone red, but this would work. It's still very pretty, very pigmented. But if you have this, consider yourself lucky. But she has other rainbow palettes in her collection as well. She's been doing more neutral because that's what people are wanting right now. I used to be that person, not anymore. I like my color, but this palette blew my mind. Bella Beauty Bar. Didn't really hear too much about Bella Beauty Bar a few years ago, but my Insta friend, Monica Jones, she did a collab with them. She's also a friend of my friend Jessica. So she did a collab and I had to support her. And they came out with the Celestial Garden. And this was my #1 palette in 2022. It has water activated liners, and you can see I've used this. I've traveled with this. The mattes up here are okay. I can work with them. But what I really basically did is I would just put these down and then put the multi-chrome duochromes over the top. It was just fine. And these multi-chrome and duochromes are absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous. They're soft. They're beautiful. I don't know how many times I've used this palette. I couldn't tell you. Let's see if you can see these. I don't know. That was a bad swatch. Let me try that one again. And that one is Moonflower. Let me try get a little bit more on there. There we go. Brandy. Brandy, get out the window, please. She's in the window. She sees a piece of paper blowing down the street. She's gonna bark. So that's those, and they are gorgeous. This one, you're seeing more green. I see purple. This one is pinky purple with a little teal. This one I'm seeing more purple. You're seeing a little bit more tealy blue. Try to get it in different angles, whatnot, so you can see any shifts. As the camera is just not gonna pick up the shifts and things the way that, you know, we see them or whatnot. But they are very, very pretty, and I love this brand and I love this palette. Then I picked up the Bejeweled palette here recently. Did a 2 looks with it, and this thing just, oh my lord. This is, oh my goodness gracious, it's so good. This color right here I've talked about, True Death, the Blue Sapphire. I'm gonna do a couple more. This one is in, which one? This one, I can't read the writing. Ametrine. And this one is in, is it Amazon Tight? Amazon Tight. Sounds Gesundheit. Amazon Tight. So I'm gonna do that one. This Amazon Tight. Shows me more purple. You're seeing green. This is the Sapphire one. And then the other one. These are smooth and beautiful and just absolutely stunning. You can see the purple right there a little bit, because I can see it more. Can't. Trying to change the lighting so that you can see it better, but it's kind of hard. But these are so stinking gorgeous. So Bella Beauty Bar, yes, it will alter your brain chemistry for real. So lastly, I have It's Belle. I have been with this company for years, since they came out, and I got the Break the Rules. I missed the first launch of this because it sold out like crazy, and then she came back out with it and I picked it up, and then I picked up a few other ones, but this was the beginning. Break the Rules. I also have some loose multi-chromes from them as well, but this is what started it all, was this palette here, seeing so many people talk about it, and I was just like, I need to get this. I need to get this. And I'm so glad that she came back out with it, because this palette is freaking amazing. Freaking amazing. I love this. As you can see, she is beaten up because I have traveled with it. I use it a lot. I don't know if you can see these two here. They're so shiny. You can use these as toppers, and some of them you can use, you know, alone over a matte color. I then picked up the Flare. She had these in singles, and I think she put them in an actual palette. These are beautiful as well. You're seeing more green. I'm seeing more purple. Then the Dawn of Fall. I've traveled with this one several times. Beautiful fall colors. Look at that. Caramel Apple is a favorite. This is Caramel Apple. I didn't get a good swatch on that one, but you can kind of see it's a fiery color. I love fiery colors. This is like a taupe with some pink and purple in it. It's like a pink and purple taupe. So stinking pretty. And then she came out with this one, the Pixie Grove, last year, 2023. She has a couple other palettes too. She has a pastel one, but that's this one, and this is named after her daughter, Isabella. See those? The Isabella. Sorry, my camera cut out, but you're seeing Isabella's more green. I'm seeing more green. You're seeing a little bit more golden green. And then this one I'm seeing pink, but you're seeing more lavender purple. But they're very pretty. Very pretty. It's a Puerto Rican indie brand. She's absolutely gorgeous. Her daughter is gorgeous. She used her daughter in the promo pics for this. She made her look like a fairy. She looks so cute. But yes, it's Belle. You don't hear a lot of people talking about it anymore. I talk about her when she does a live. I talk to her. I want a giveaway on one of her lives. She's very sweet and I love her products, and I will link her below. I will link her Instagram. Everything that you see in this video will be linked below if it is still available. And then any videos that I've done using these will be also linked below. Okay then, so those were the palettes that have permanently altered my brain chemistry. You can see why. Beautiful shades, beautiful palettes, all indie brands, because that's what indie brands do. They just make your brain cells just die because they're so gorgeous, so pretty. Let me know if you have any of these palettes, tried these brands. If not, I do suggest that you try them to see if you like them. Hey, 2024, try some new brands. If these are some that are not in your collection, do that. Thanks so much for Miss Jenna asking me to do this collab with her. I will link her video below and also our previous collab. And again, any videos using these palettes and also links to these palettes if they are still available and to the direct website for each brand. I thank you so much for coming. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.